If you like to take the area around Alcoa Highway through Alcoa and Maryville and Townsend to get to the Smoky Mountains, we'll have a little bit of a slowdown there on 129, around 115. That's Alcoa Highway between Maloney Road and Woodson Drive. You should be alert for possible temporary lane closures and lane shifts as crews perform work through that project. And you should also be alert for new traffic patterns. So again, that is 129 Alcoa Highway. That's one of the back ways to get to the Great Smoky Mountains. Look for the bridge over Asheville Highway in Knox County to have some closures there as well. Be alert for workers present, and remember there are big fines if you do not slow down during construction zones. Lane shifts, reduce speeds, and use extreme caution through that area. I-75, as we're heading up from Chattanooga, look for some busy traffic around Chattanooga, but pretty much about like normal also through Atlanta. And as we take a look at 75 from the north, we'll find slowdowns right around 640. It's still a good way to get around the downtown traffic. That is our look at traffic on Morning in the Mountains from the Mountain Fun Life channel. Now let's see what Kira, Savannah, and Hannah are up to.
Good morning, it's Kira with Morning in the Mountains, and this week we are highlighting Crave Golf Club. And Crave, it's called Crave because it's basically a giant candy store inside, and everything is candy themed except for the escape rooms. And I really like this place. Can you tell me a little bit about it, Ryker?
Yeah, so you can't have Candyland themed stuff without candy. So this is our candy store. We feature everything from some classic candies to everybody's absolute favorites, Reese's.
Of course.
Yeah, so as you can tell, we've got everything from chocolate to gummies to pucker powder. We've got everything.
Now I'm going to be cheesy and I'm going to say I feel like a kid in a candy store because I am, except I'm an adult now, so I mean...
Yeah, adults in a candy store, you know. You want to try anything?
Yes. What do you like the best?
I don't know. I'm a Reese's type of guy.
A Reese's? Where's the Reese's? Show me the Reese's.
Yeah, we got some Reese's right over here.
Okay. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna sample this Reese's.
Yeah.
It's okay. Here we go.
And now, while you eat that Reese's, I'm gonna get me a Reese.
Where was that a second ago?
Hey, we got the goods in the back.
I felt cheated.
You just gotta know where to get the good stuff.
Well, thank you, Ryker. And if you all want to come and get some of this delicious candy, it's right here in Pigeon Forge at Crave Golf Club. Make sure to check them out. Now back to you, Frank.
It's Friday, and you are watching Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. Hi, Frank Murphy here. Friday, September 20th. Autumn is, well, it's almost in the air, I guess. And Robert Owenby is here. Jim Johnson is here. Brad Lovett is here. And how's the weekend coming along for Morning in the Mountains and Mountain Fun Life?
Well, a lot of events, of course, going on this weekend, including the Dumpling Valley
Bluegrass
Festival.
You haven't even mentioned, I got multiple bookings. That's what I always do. I have multiple bookings. Of course, I have multiple bookings. Mm-hmm. So the Bluegrass Festival, tell us more.
That's going to be the 20th annual one, and that is in Dumpling Valley, just off the interstate and near the stadium. If you do need to know where that is, it's the 20th, and we've got founders and promoters are Joe and Mitzi Soward, and they've been attracting the most talented bluegrass, gospel, and country artists throughout the years, including Rhonda Vincent, also the Jerry Butler Band, Poe Ramblin' Boys, and Jimbo Whaley, going to be performing this weekend.
So today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Nice.
I believe that is the correct days. Correct.
Yeah.
Also,
Jimbo's got to be good.
Mountain Fun Life. It's Mountain Life. I want to say Mountain Fun Life. Well, we have not rebranded it just yet, but Great Smoky Mountains National Park hosting the annual Mountain Life Festival near the Oconaluftee Visitor Center at the Mountain Farm Museum. That's just on the North Carolina side of the Smokies from Saturday from 10 to 3:30 tomorrow. And they'll be doing all kinds of farm stuff like hearth cooking and apple butter making, blacksmithing. They'll make lye soap in.
Who wouldn't want Oconaluftee apple butter?
I would think so.
With a lye sprinkle.
Oh, no.
Wow. Also, there will be a fall craft fair already. September 20th through 21st at the Cabin Crafts on Wares Valley Road in Townsend. And don't forget the farmers markets too.
Yeah.
We have them in Sevierville, be starting up here in just a few minutes at 10 o'clock. Also in Gatlinburg on Saturday, tomorrow at Glades Road at the Cover Bridge area, and also, of course, the one they have at the Baptist Church in Seymour, and of course, a Market Square in Knoxville Saturday morning.
Our growing season extends a little longer than perhaps up north, yeah.
Sure.
Where they're wrapping up, yeah.
So we can have farmers markets going through, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Knoxville and Gatlinburg go into October with that.
Yeah. Nice.
And then I know Knoxville has a Christmas market right after that, as I recall, on Market Square. A couple other things going on. Townsend this weekend, the Fall Heritage Festival.
Yeah.
And Appalachian Bear Rescue is a big part of that.
Yeah.
So you can go there and have some fun, eat some food, and learn about bears and the bears that they rescue. And also coming up next weekend, looking a little bit
before,
ahead.
can I say for this weekend?
Yes.
There are 2 walks to fight Alzheimer's. There's the Knoxville walk, which is at Zoo Knoxville, and I'll be there with Lori Tucker from Channel 6. We start in Shelhowie Park tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, and then 10 o'clock is the actual beginning of the walk, the ceremony. You can register from 8 to 10 tomorrow morning next to Zoo Knoxville, and then you can spend the rest of the day in Zoo Knoxville with the wristband that you'll get. So that's tomorrow. But there's also, for another Alzheimer's charity, that would be Alzheimer's Tennessee, their walk against Alzheimer's is at Smokies Stadium tomorrow, where you'll have the walk in and around the, you get to walk across home plate at the end. So there's 2 different Alzheimer's charities, both having their walks tomorrow. The Smoky Mountain Walk at Smokies Stadium, the Knoxville Walk at Zoo Knoxville.
All right, sounds
Tomorrow
like a
morning.
plan.
Get out and walk.
And definitely worthwhile to go there. Next weekend, we're going to look ahead to the Greek Festival in Knoxville. Also, Ola Fest.
Hola!
And those happen around the same time. Greek Fest goes, I think, 3 or 4 days, actually. My wife drives buses for that, so that's why I know.
I know it's definitely Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
And Ola Festival is Saturday night and all day Sunday. And of course, my gigs next weekend are plentiful as well. I'm
Nice.
doing an event with Dr. Bill Bass talking about forensics with an Oak Ridge angle in Oak Ridge, Tennessee on Saturday the 28th. And then Sunday the 29th is the Greater Knoxville Heart Walk at World's Fair Park. So
Sounds
you'll
like
find me
a
there at both
big
of those.
weekend.
Oh yeah, multiple, one weekend after another. I just keep booking them. I can't help myself.
There
You
you
don't
go.
like to be bored?
That's true.
You know.
That's true. I don't like sitting around at home.
Because if you're home, you got to work. And I don't like working at the house.
I gotta go do stuff. Exactly right. Anything else before we wrap?
Well, of course, also Ober-Gatlinburg will start their Oktoberfest.
Oh yeah. And at the end of September, they're technically it stretches from the last couple of days of September to the first couple of days of November. Because we talked to Tom about that. Nice.
Right. And also Dollywood will start their fall festival.
It's time here. All right. All right. Because today is the 20th, and I forgot to look up the first day of fall. Is it today? Is it
I'll have to
tomorrow?
look up. I
It's
don't
some-
know.
who knows? I mean, I'm sure it's just my oversight. Anyway, we'll be back with more coming up in a few minutes on Morning in the Mountains. Don't forget our Mountain Fun Life Best Deals. You can get those by calling 978-1152. Save money on tickets to all the great attractions. And if you're going to do like some of these mountain coastering and zip lines, now's the time to do it to see the fall colors. You know, I like to go in the spring when the flowers are out, but you might like to go in the fall when the trees are dying. All right. We'll
They're
be
going
back.
into sleep.
I know. We'll be back with more. Actually, the normal color is the reds and the yellows. It's the green is the artificial color, if you will, because the trees are pumped with chlorophyll during the growing season. But when that stops, they revert to their actual color, which is the reds and the yellows and the whatever. All right. We'll be back with more coming right up on Mountain Fun Life. And one of the great things we can offer you on Mountain Fun Life is discounts on tickets to some of the fantastic attractions that are all throughout the Smoky Mountains and East Tennessee. Well, all you have to do is give a call to Mountain Fun Life's Best Deals at 865-978-1152, 865-978-1152, and save money when you and your family are visiting the Smokies. You're watching Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. Hi, Frank Murphy here, talking about princesses and superheroes with 4 young actresses from the Encore Theatrical Group, which is headquartered in Morristown. But you young ladies have a performance coming in Pigeon Forge, and because we're talking about princesses, naturally it's being held in the ballroom of the Courtyard by Marriott on Saturday, October 5, so 10/5. Let's start by saying hello to our 4 young ladies, Lexi Light and Hannah Brown, her sister Ruthie Brown, and Tori Smith. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
So tell us about some of your past experience acting, whether it be with Encore or elsewhere. Lexi, you first.
I've done a lot of dance actually in my time, which is very similar to acting.
Yeah.
And
We're talking
I've
modern
done that.
ballet, what kind?
Everything.
Excellent.
Everything for about 13 years, I think. And then recently I've been able to do a few things with Rose Center and Encore and Legacy Theater,
Oh,
which has
very
been
nice.
amazing.
All right, Hannah Brown, what about you?
When I was little, I started doing ballet, and I really liked being up on stage.
Yeah.
So I started acting, and I just really love it. And
So this is your first production with Encore?
Yes.
Well, congratulations. And your sister Ruthie Brown, what about you?
This is my first production with Encore, and I've done a lot of plays with school.
Yeah? And you go to school where? In Morristown?
I'm homeschooled, so I do a co-op called BHEA, and I do
Sure.
the Susie shows.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Excellent. And Tori Smith, what about you?
This is actually my second show with Encore. I was in Little Mermaid as Flounder.
Oh, you were Flounder.
Yes, and I was Flounder, and I've actually done a couple of shows at Dollywood, and I've done shows at Cumberland County Playhouse.
Not that we could tell from your exuberant, outgoing personality or anything like that. All right, so tell us about the princesses and superheroes. You're bringing it to Pigeon Forge. We all would love to come see. What will you be doing in the show? Same order, Lexi.
Well, I'm going to be being Belle.
Belle.
Mm-hmm.
All
And
right.
I'm going to actually come as Belle for the
Yeah.
event on October 5th.
So the kids can have their picture made with
Yep, I'll be singing up
Beauty.
there.
Oh, what are you
and-
going to sing?
Probably Belle, the song Belle.
Oh, yeah. About the girl named Belle, right? This provincial life and all that stuff, right? Okay. All right. What about you, Hannah? Who are you going to portray in the superheroes and princesses?
Well, I don't actually know what I'm going to come as.
Oh, you haven't figured it out yet?
No.
All right. We'll have to come back to you and think of it. Do you have an idea for your sister?
We might make friendship bracelets. I don't know.
That's awesome. And Tori, you're obviously a experienced actress. What about you? Who are you going to dress as?
So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it, but hopefully if I can, I hope to be Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. All right. You know, that's a high-paid job at Disney World. Tinkerbell gets paid more than the other face characters because she's got to be petite, and they throw her up on top of the Matterhorn, and it's a lot, very complicated. I had a friend who was Tinkerbell. I'm not allowed to say that. I have a friend who is very good friends with Tinkerbell. All right, so what are your aspirations then for more productions with Encore Theatrical, which is in Morristown, but you also do shows they do shows in Jefferson City, and even in Pigeon Forge, you guys have done a show at Creative Theater. Who was that? That was Tori. You were in the show at Creative Theater in Pigeon Forge. That was Little Mermaid.
Yes. Well, it wasn't with Creative Theater. It was Encore at Creative Theater.
That was really awesome that you used the facilities so you could get the Pigeon Forge audience. What are your hopes and aspirations as you carry on? Lexi?
Well, I'll be 18 in November, and so I'm hoping to be able to do all the junior shows for this next year that they
very
have,
nice,
and
yeah.
then hopefully move on to some of the adult plays, because the people there are amazing.
And Hannah, aspirations for your acting career. Where do you want to go? What's a role you'd love to play?
A role that I probably want to play is a lead, just like any lead in a very big play.
Yeah, all right. Well, sort of like Mamma Mia, for example, has a lead part for a young girl. What about you, Ruthie?
Well, I really hope to be in more of the Encore shows because so far we haven't had any rehearsals, but it's been tons of fun.
They do excellent work. I've seen 2 of their productions so far. I saw Mamma Mia, as I just mentioned, and Hunchback of Notre Dame last year. Outstanding actors and actresses involved. And Tori, your future plans?
Well, I hope to stay with Encore as long as I can. I love going to the Junior Theater Festival with them.
Let's just say Broadway. We all know.
Hopefully.
All right.
Yeah.
So you can find out more if you look up EncoreTheatricalCompany.com and look up the Princesses and Superheroes event, which is on Saturday, October 5th, right in Pigeon Forge at the Courtyard by Marriott. So bring the kids of all ages to come meet these beautiful young ladies and I assume other superheroes as well, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so because they're all Wonder Women, and we want to support them as they pursue their dreams in the arts. So thanks a lot for being here.
Thank you.
All right, you're watching Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. I'm Frank Murphy. We'll be right back with more coming up.
How do we turn moments into memories? Those moments where the right people are right beside you. And the anticipation of reaching the top makes you feel like a kid again. Where the only arguments are who goes first. And trying something new never gets old. Visit us at Anakeesta, where there's magic in the mountains.
It is the last Friday of summer, and you are watching Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. And I know some of you ended summer back in August 31st, right? Well, that's meteorological summer, ended on August 31st, but actual celestial summer stretches until, when's the 23rd, Monday?
Monday.
All right, well then we got that. We got this weekend to celebrate summer here in the Smoky Mountains. I'm Frank Murphy with Robert Owenby, Jim Johnson, and Brad Lovett. What else is happening this weekend? It's Friday!
It is Friday. Hello, Americans. It's Friday.
Thank you,
as
Paul
Paul
Harvey.
used to say, good day. Well, Dumpling Valley Bluegrass Festival is happening this weekend with all kinds of great artists like Jim Boyley and Greenbrier, and also the Poe Ramblin' Boys. And also, we've got
Are they big fans of Edgar Allan Poe?
I don't know.
The Poe Ramblin' Boys?
Poe Ramblin' Boys, okay.
You do the bluegrass version of The Raven?
I see.
No?
Tonight is Brew at the Zoo, presented by Regal at Zoo Knoxville.
Okay.
And all kinds of beers from around the area, DJ and live music as well. And also you can go see
And man buns. There'll be plenty and plenty of man buns and hipster beards.
I am not commenting.
And there's going to be, this goes on for a while, but a good weekend to check out Do It in downtown Knoxville. It's talking about Mountain Dew. And that is the big display they have downtown at the East Tennessee, that's the Museum of East Tennessee History on Gay Street. And the history of Mountain Dew and its Appalachian history.
And that runs through?
Runs through January 20th.
Oh, then I'll definitely check it out.
So plenty of time to go see that.
I have another gig or appointment there anyway. I'll just go walk over and check it out.
All right.
Yeah.
Now we also have the Townsend Fall Festival. You can bring your lawn chairs, enjoy genuine bluegrass music, arts and crafts, food, fall festivities for the entire family at the Townsend Visitor Center.
My wife and I went to that one year. I mean, it was like really old timey. You know, they sat on the porch of a building and played. It was nice.
And then looking ahead to next week, we're going to have everything from Greek Fest in downtown Knoxville, also Ola Fest, and also Oktoberfest, and Dollywood will start off their fall festival.
Yeah.
Can't also forget about the Quartet Convention next week.
Oh,
starting Sunday.
Starting Sunday, okay.
And that's all week long, starting at LeConte Center.
Yeah.
And we have all the groups of 4 walking around and all the performances from all these great gospel groups. And of course, the museum.
I'm just glad we survived Rod Run.
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
You know, that Monday of that week, I saw cars already lining up for that.
Oh yeah, they had and then the businesses had, no rods. It was customers only.
Yeah,
the ones right here next to our studios.
Yes, because the customers need a place to park too.
Yeah.
So, but we wish Sevier County an anniversary, February 25th this week.
This past Wednesday.
Good to see everybody downtown on Wednesday. And just all kinds of great stuff going on here in the next week or so.
So I know my weekend plans. Tonight I got Friends of Literacy, the East Tennessee Writers Hall of Fame induction ceremony. I raised my hand and offered to MC it because the legendary Bill Williams, the anchor emeritus, was stepping down from doing it. So I said, well, I'll do it. And they eventually asked someone else and then asked me. If you want to know the truth. But I ended up getting with the gig. And then tomorrow is the Walk to End Alzheimer's at Zoo Knoxville for me. What about the rest of y'all? September 2021, this weekend, Friday, Saturday?
I am on standby. I'm about to have my 6th grandchild, so.
Oh, well, congratulations, Grandpa.
Very close. Zoe is on her way.
Are they alphabetical?
No,
Okay.
not that many yet.
Oh, right. Oh, sixth.
Sixth,
I
not
heard
26th.
I heard 26th.
Well, to celebrate fall, I intend to go find a good fried apple pie.
Oh, because you are a pie man.
Yes.
Fried apple pie.
I want to settle this once for all. I'm going to find the best fried apple
You
pie.
could swing by Dollywood and pick up that 25-pound apple pie for us and bring it over.
25 pound.
Yeah, it's about the big.
I bet I'd like that
Ooh.
pie.
Yeah.
May have to check that out.
It's $250. Or you
Okay.
can get a slice, I think, for like $100. I don't know. I mean, not a slice for $25.
That would be a big
$25.
slice, even
No,
if
it's
you were
10
to-
slices, $25 each is what it is.
But you all like cake.
Well, I like cake. I like
I
pie.
like both.
Oh, okay.
Don't get me wrong. I
Yes.
like pie. It's just if you had to choose, if I could only have one, I would take the piece of cake with the most buttercream icing on it.
Okay. Okay.
Cake is an icing delivery system.
Yes.
I like that.
In fact, you can leave
Right in the
you can
veins.
keep the cake. I will just take the icing.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Give me sugar.
I think for me, it's going to be working at my other job. I think that's pretty much how I'm spending the entire
I
weekend.
know the feeling.
Yes.
Because technically, these gigs that I'm mentioning, these charitable gigs, I'm technically working for my other job when I'm there.
Yes.
So- All right. Well, let's wrap it up. What,
I said that's what we love to do.
Yes. Well, good luck with Zoe, Grandpa. We'll want to hear more when we come back on Monday. All right. You're watching Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, well, we can suggest stuff for you when you call our Mountain Fun Life Best Deals at 865-978-1152. You know, a couple of weeks ago, my wife and I went to Creative Theater. That was a great thing to do. There's always stuff going on in and around the Smokies. Do give us a call, 865-978-1152. We'll be back with more coming right up on Morning in the Mountains. You're watching the Mountain Fun Life channel. You're watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. Hi, Frank Murphy here for our sports segment, rather, with Jim Johnson and special guest Craig Brummerstead, who is a big sports fan and can tell us a little bit about tomorrow's game, maybe with the Vols versus Florida, or just the season in general.
Yeah. Right now, Tennessee's kind of struggling a little bit, on the offensive side. Seems like at the game for Tennessee and BYU that we played a couple weeks ago, the defense woke up big time.
Yeah.
I could tell a big difference in that, and the offense kind of woke up a little bit, but then towards the second half, when BYU scored that touchdown, the offense just kind of slipped away, and we just couldn't score anymore after that.
Now, how long have you been watching the Vols? I mean, your whole life?
Yeah.
So you're local to the area. And, I mean, when you watch, do you watch on television and attentively or go to the games? What's your routine on a normal game day Saturday?
I try to go to the game if I can, but if I'm not there, I'm watching.
How do you? I mean, tomorrow's an away game, so it's you're not going to drive down to Gainesville.
No.
But on a home game, how do you get your tickets?
I'll usually try to find somebody that I know that has some extra tickets.
Oh, all right.
He's been going for years. I've known Craig for quite some time, and he's always at the game.
Yeah.
Heck, you've done all kinds of work around the stadium, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done security for football games.
That's a good way to get in.
Yeah, I figure they probably let those security guys in.
Yeah.
They get comp tickets probably more than likely.
Oh, yeah. Or sell hot dogs, sell sodas, yeah.
I used to do that too. Back when I
really?
was in high school, I sold, that's back when they had the hot dog vendors walking up and down the stairs.
They don't have those anymore?
Nope.
No.
Oh, all right. Because when I first moved here, they made me do that as a radio bit. I had to go. It was to a Florida game, and I was selling hot dogs in the stands as a comedy radio bit.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't funny.
People get mad at you because they, different vendors, they get paid by how many hot dogs they sell. So it's like, you took my dog, guy! And then people get mad at each other.
So basically, you could either, you had the choice, I was told, of selling all your hot dogs, or you could eat your profit Because your profit was literally only one or two hot dogs. So if you ate those, then you were done. And if you ate more than that, then you owed money.
How fun is that?
Yeah.
Not really.
Not so much.
Not really. So do you have a prediction for the game? It's, this is a big one.
In the swamp.
In the swamp.
In the swamp. I'm pulling for Tennessee to hopefully win, but after the first 2 games of the season, and Chattanooga was, it was kind of.
And Florida's looking good this year?
Yeah, Florida is looking good this year. Their first game was so-so.
And if you had to predict, at the beginning of the season, who did you think was going to win the division? There's 2 divisions in the SEC.
I'd say for the East, probably Florida more than likely.
Oh, more than Alabama. Okay.
Yeah, and for the West, it'd be Alabama. Would be in the West.
I see. All right.
How interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you're one of those diehard Tennessee fans that when you go to the game, you stay to the end.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that. When I go to a football game, you got to stay to the end.
They need people to stay.
I'm not sure everyone else has been staying to the end.
They don't.
Because, 2 weeks in a row, I'm driving through downtown Knoxville thinking, I got to watch out for game traffic. You're monitoring to see if the game's still going on. And we hit it at a time when we should have been sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic because the game had ended. And there was nothing.
Well, Craig and I are die-hard ball fans. If we go to a game, we stay to the end, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good or bad.
Tennessee needs those fans that stay to the end and cheer loud, and we need to be the 12th man.
That's right. That's right. These young men, they work their whole life through high school, get to college, football camps in the summer, out there in the heat. They play hard for us to be able to go to that game.
Oh, yeah.
So we get the privilege to watch them play in this amazing stadium here at Neyland Stadium.
Yeah.
Guys, stay to the end of the game. Support the team. It's got to help. It's got to help the guys.
And now they sell beer. So.
Yeah. So there's
Not
more
till
reason
the
to
end of the
stay.
game, but they sell it to the end of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter. So you got to wait. You got to wait
finish
anyway. Wait anyway. Stick around. Watch the guys play. They're gonna do great this year. I believe it.
All right, Craig. What other sports do you love to follow when football season's not in effect?
Baseball. The Cubs. Cubs are my team.
Yeah,
Professional
Smokies.
baseball. If I can be a Cubs fan, and the Cubs go over 100 years without winning the World Series, and then after winning the World Series just back in 2016 and have decent seasons since, I can be a big Tennessee fan.
Because you can wait 100 years, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
We don't want to wait 100 years, guys.
No.
No, we don't want to wait 100 years.
We do need a coach that stays there constantly, because kids aren't going to want to come to a school to play for a coach that's going to get fired in 2 years or 3 years.
Yeah, there's still some guys playing for Pruitt who were recruited by Butch Jones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he's our 6th coach in about 11 years.
You can almost see the revolving door here at Neyland Stadium. I realize that we're blocking it, but it's down there. Yeah, next to behind the General Neyland statue. Yeah. Okay.
Let's get behind them. Get behind them, folks.
All right.
The team needs us.
Well, Craig Brummerstedt, thank you very much for joining us to talk about sports here on Morning in the Mountains. Jim Johnson, you guys know each other from before, right?
We've known each other for, 20 years, man.
Yeah.
20 years.
I love it. All right. Well, you're watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life, and we'll be back with more coming right up after this. Friday. I feel like we've been here all week. Well, we have actually, haven't we?
Yes, we have been.
We made it through a whole week of shows, and thank you for watching. We do appreciate you and spending time with us on this, your Friday morning, making your plans to celebrate fun in the Smoky Mountains. Do like us and share us. You can watch past episodes on YouTube and Roku. And if you want to scroll down far enough, you can find old episodes on Facebook as well. If you saw something earlier in the week and you thought, oh, what was that thing they said? We love it when you go back and watch and comment, so we know what to do for you next week on Morning in the Mountains. For Brad Lovett, for Jim Johnson, for Robert Ombey, Can we get an It's Friday for everybody? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
It's Friday!
Talk to you next week.